Good morning. Please allow me the opportunity to tell you about my dear friend Cornell Wilkins. Cornell recently completed his bachelor's degree and currently pursuing a master's degree in psychology. He successfully carves out time for his schooling, a full-time job, and spending quality time with his beautiful wife and beautiful children. Cornell volunteers in his local church and always carves out time to be of service to his community. He's the kind of next-door neighbor type of guy that you would have over for a barbecue. What most people don't realize about Cornell is that just 5 years ago, he had released from a maximum security prison after serving a 20-year prison sentence in Nevada Department of Corrections. In the state of Nevada, there are 13,962 men and women currently incarcerated in our prison system. The Nevada Department of Corrections releases nearly 6,000 men and women every single year back into our community. Many of them come home with no money, no supportive family, and lacking the necessary skills it takes to overcome the barriers they will face during the reintegration process. High rates of incarcerations over the last several decades have caused a massive amount of returning offenders in our community, not only in the state of Nevada, but also across this nation. You see, successful reintegration is not just a concern for the former offenders, it's a matter of public safety and economic necessity. And the hard truth is that the vast majority of men and women returning to our prison system without the adequate support, they will be right back in that prison system within 3 years of release. My name is John Ponder, and I am the founder and CEO of Hope for Prisoners. And our organization provides the wraparound supportive services to these men, women, and young adults that are exiting different arenas of our judicial system. Our approach to reducing recidivism and reducing future victimization is built on the foundational focus of character building and leadership training. It's the change from the inside out. The organization was birthed out of my own personal experiences. I'm a 3-time convicted felon, spending my last prison sentence in a maximum security United States federal penitentiary. And I can remember during that time, laying in a tiny cell, I asked myself this one question that literally changed my life. I asked myself, how did I get here? And I took a look back over the past 10 years of my life, and I realized that it was my choice and my decisions that led me to that moment. And if that principle is true, then the choices that I make today and over the next 10 years of my life could lead me into a future unlike my past. So the goal of our organization is to do the same thing for the thousands of men and women who are sitting in their prison cell, helping them to take control of their choice and take control of their decision, and therefore being able to take control of their future. Since 2009, our organization has had the privilege of working with over 2,600 individuals that have been through our process with only a 6% recidivism rate. That is 6%. You know, that is a number that we are very proud of because it's concrete proof. But what's even more concrete is how we achieve that. It is the long-term mentoring support relationship that we built up to help folks build up character and change from the inside out. We do that with peer-to-peer guidance and support from other former offenders that now our clients get connected with people who have walked in their shoes. We also do that and have something that other programs do not have. That is mentoring and training with over 70 volunteer police officers. That relationship is so important and imperative to help build up the mutual respect amongst our clients. And it also helps in having a community of unlikely people to welcome our people home. You know, when I founded the organization back in 2009, many people ask me, well, why did you name it Hope for Prisoners? And it's simple. I said the mission of our organization is to help to create a massive amount of people who come home from the prison system, and not only do they never reoffend, they begin to live levels of life that most people only dream of. And then they become the hope for the prisoners. And our goal is to turn right back around and help the other men and women who are in their prison cells. You see, I became the hope for prisoners. My dear friend, Cornell, who is pursuing his master's degree, he became hope for the prisoners. And now for the other thousands, men and women who are sitting in their prison cell, wanting and hoping, believing that their future can be so much different from their past. Thank you so very much for the opportunity.